Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to break down the stock market. And you know what? We're going to do it with a little help from the jungle and, yep, a whole lot of bananas. So, you hear the word stocks thrown around all the time, right? On the news, online, everywhere. But what does it actually mean to own one? If it all feels a little abstract, don't worry, you are definitely not alone.
Believe it or not, we can explain the whole thing with bananas. Seriously. Okay, let's dive into this wild idea.
All right, so every huge company you can think of started with just a small idea. And our story? Well, it begins in the jungle with one very clever monkey who has a truly brilliant business plan. See, this monkey wants to start a banana business. But we're not talking just any banana business. No. This monkey wants to find, grow, and sell the absolute best, most delicious, top-tier bananas in the entire jungle. But like with any startup, there's a problem, a big one. To buy the best banana trees, to build a little stand, to get this whole operation off the ground, our monkey needs money, capital. In the jungle, the currency isn't cash, it's leaves. And right now, our monkey's pockets are empty. So what do? You've got this amazing, world-changing idea, but no leaves to make it happen? Well, this is exactly where the whole concept of a stock comes into play. It's the solution to our monkey's big problem. So what is a stock? It's simply a small piece of a business. And our monkey has this light bulb moment. Instead of trying to gather all the leaves alone, why not ask the other monkeys to pitch in? The plan is genius. Sell tiny little pieces of the banana business idea in exchange for their leaves. Here's how it works. Step 1, the monkey sells off these little pieces of the business idea. Step 2, other monkeys who believe in the idea give our entrepreneur their leaves. And step 3, these pieces they get in return, they're called stocks. And just like that, step 4, the new investors are now part owners. They're all in it together, hoping this banana business takes off. Because if it does, their little piece becomes way more valuable. Okay, quick clarification here, because you'll hear these two words a lot, stock versus share. What's the difference? Well, think of the stock as ownership in the entire company, the whole banana tree, roots and all. A share is like a single banana from that tree. It's the smallest individual unit of that stock that you can actually buy or sell. All right, welcome to the jungle market. So now we've got a bunch of monkeys who own little pieces or shares of this hot new banana business. But, what if one monkey needs their leaves back and wants to sell their piece? Or what if another monkey missed out and now wants to buy in? They need a central place to make all these trades happen. And that, my friends, is the stock market. It's basically a huge, bustling jungle marketplace. It's a place where any monkey can go to buy and sell stocks from all the different companies, whether it's our banana business, a coconut collecting company, or a vine-swinging startup. But here's the thing about this market. It's not always calm and steady. It totally has moods. There are good days and there are bad days. And to describe these ups and downs, these market moods, investors use two very different, very powerful animals. So let's look at the market's moods, bull versus bear. When stock prices are going up, charging forward, it's called a bull market. Just think of a bull with its horns up, pushing everything higher. All the monkeys are happy. But when prices are going down, swiping lower, that's a bear market. Bears are bad news in this market. And yeah, the monkeys are not so happy. Okay, time for the sweet reward. Let's get back to our hero. The banana business is a massive success. It's booming. Customers are lining up, the bananas are famous, and there are piles of leaves everywhere. So, what does this mean for all those monkeys who believed in the idea and invested early on? This is where that sweet reward comes in, and it's called a dividend. A dividend is just the profits from the banana business that get shared with the investors. When the business is doing really well, it can choose to give some of those profits back to its owners, the stockholders. It's basically a little cash thank you for believing in the business from the start. All right, let's wrap this up with your key takeaways. First, a stock is simply a small piece of a business. Easy. Second, the stock market is just the place where you can buy and sell those pieces. Third, a bull market? That's when prices are going up. And a bear market? That's when they're falling down. And finally, dividends. That's your share of the profits. See? Not so complicated when you think about it in bananas. And that's it for this explainer. You now get the absolute basics of how the stock market works, which really just leaves one final question for you to chew on. Now that you know the basics, what kind of banana business would you invest in?